perfect sense, expressed in dollars and cents, pounds, shillings, and pence. Can't you see? It all makes perfect sense.
At the moment, but you can see it's quite big. There's a pond which I've just cleaned at the bottom of the garden, an underground stream that feeds it. The sun set last night there and rose there. We were talking on the balcony here till 4 in the morning, and it never really got dark. We went swimming at 3 o'clock in the lake nearby. This is the charming little house next door. I call it the Witch's Hat House. You can hear him working on it. Costa tells me he's been repairing this house for 15 years now. Doesn't seem to be getting on with it very fast. So, come inside. Now this is the balcony, of course. A nice solid front door for when we're away during the winter. It's all made from pre-calibrated timber. Then wood was grown in Russia and then off to Finland to be stripped down and cut into pre-calibrated shapes. This is the main living room come dining room. I'm trying to give you some sense of the scale of it. Just walking over here. Here's the kitchen area. All nice and tidy because I've just done the washing up. Well, I haven't done the drying up, of course, I never do. Electric stove. It's all electric here. There isn't a gas supply, but you can see it's quite modern. There's a few additions that Costa's made, which I don't know whether I really approve of those, but there you go, it's fine. We've got a heavy security shutter again on the double glazed windows for when the house is empty during the winter. But over here, this is wonderful. This is a traditional Russian stove cum central heating system. It's called a pechnya. It's wood fired. The wood goes in here, and there's an awful, well, not awful, wonderful actually, convoluted, complicated chimney which zigzags and zigzags through this brickwork and finally emerges obviously on the roof as a chimney. You can control the flow of air with this gadget here, and the whole thing, the whole brickwork gets really nice and warm, hot, and it's right in the middle of the house. I'll just show you Costa's bedroom, because here it is again on the other side. Goes right the way through the house. You'll see it upstairs and keeps the whole house very, very warm during the winter. This is Costa's room here. There you go. Lovely view he has, as do I, which we'll see in a moment. Okay, I just want to show you the forgive me, but the ablutions. Now I'll just switch the light on for us so we can see. There you go, Annie. The loo just like yours. Sink. Again, all wood, of course. Nice shower. Been fitted. And the pièce de résistance, put the light on for us, is the traditional Russian banya or sauna. We had one last night. The lads came round. These rocks are heated traditionally by burning wood, but here it's an electrically driven one, because the wooden ones take about an hour or two to heat up. You pour the water on and it gets very, very, very hot, and if you can't cope, you just lie down there and a friendly Russian will come and beat you with hot, wet leaves of oak. Well, that's my mosquito repellent. Never forget that if you're coming to this neck of the woods. Okay, let's have a look upstairs. To show you the stairs. Very charming. Here we go. Put the light on up here already. Oh, the sun's shining through, so we don't need it. Here's the petunia coming through. So it's completely isolated from the wall. So this is actually the radiator. This is the central heating radiator, and it's very, very efficient. I mean, they've been heating homes here for centuries using this system. It gets very, very hot here in the summer. I'm walking around virtually naked, as is the custom, but also very, very cold in the summer, like -30, sometimes -40. Still actually varnishing the woodwork here. I was meant to be doing that today, but I decided to clean the pond instead because it's just too hot to work indoors. Save us. Oh, have a quick look. These are actually spare bedrooms. We had guests last night. Some lads came round, had a few beers, partied all night, had a wash and banyo. Upstairs loo, very useful if you drink beer, saves you have traipsing all the way downstairs in the middle of the night. Just across next door here is, well, that's the immersion heater for the hot water system. I'll show you where the water comes from later on, and it's just the storage room. And on this side we have another bedroom with another view. Costa's mother stayed last night and slept here, and this room's directly over the banyo, the sauna downstairs, and she said it gets incredibly hot. I thought the banyo was well insulated, but obviously some of the heat's escaping and coming up here and cooking poor old Tatiana. It's a view from the window of this room. You see the house is built sort of in the vernacular style. There's the widget hat house. They're self-sufficient, this couple. They're the middle-aged, 50 odd. They just basically just live off the land. Okay. Oh, there's one more room up here. And it's another spare room for when we have visitors. There you go. Window. To show you, get you orientated. There's the pond at the bottom of the garden. Okay. Now this is supposed to be my room permanently, but Costa's so gregarious. So there's some children playing by the pond, which is one of the reasons why I cleaned it. If we can zoom in on them, I'm sure they won't mind. There you go, children. Just taking all the broken glass out of that pond for you. I hope you appreciate it. This is my room, supposed to be solely for my use, but Costa's so gregarious I can imagine there's going to be a bit of traffic in and out my bed when I'm not in Russia, but of course I can't object to that. You see, this is my wardrobe, so I feel very much at home. And it's reflecting off the greenhouse there, but try and get a view out the window. No, not possible. So let's go downstairs and I'll show you where the water comes from. It's safe enough to drink. We've had it tested, or rather Costa had it tested by an analyst, and it's very, very pure. One of the residents, that's Viennik, is the resident guinea pig. He doesn't do much, but he likes the grass. So they're outside in the garden. I'll just have a shot of the house while I'm out here. Of course you've seen it all before. Electricity supply there. There's about 2 metre gap under the house, and to stop it all rotting down there's ventilation bricks. The air is rushing through there at the moment. This is the damp proof course.